"This is amazing, Dylan." He says, "I've never seen anything like this before." He says, "I've been running my business for 16 years. What he was referring to was that because he's looking to kind of do some things with his business, we were trying to plan out his cash. And I said to him, well, how much cash are you going to have over the next 8 weeks? And he said, well, I don't know. And he pulled up his accounts receivable report and he did some quick math and he said, I think it's this much. So anyway, I spent a little bit of time with him and his controller, and we kind of mapped out cash week over week for the next 8 weeks so that he could actually see it. And the reason why he said it was amazing is because all of a sudden when he could see his actual cash, his expected cash coming in over the next 8 weeks, it shifted his thinking in terms of how he was spending his money. In this business in particular, they pay their bills middle of the month and end of the month. And so there's just big chunks of cash that go out twice a month, and he never really knows how much it's going to be, but it's kind of roughly always the same amount. And instead, by paying bills that were due each week and lining them up with the receivables coming in each week, he was actually able to see that he didn't need to keep dipping into his credit line for his business, that if he managed his accounts, receivables, and payables properly and paid attention to them, which not every entrepreneur does, or as you've heard me say before, the accounts receivable role is typically the least important job in a business that doesn't have a cash crisis. And so anyway, as he was able to see that, well, maybe I don't need to dip into my working capital, my line of credit, that we can just operate this business out of cash. And better than that, when I have these key decisions to make, now at least I can see what week is the best week to make that financial decision. And so anyway, he was amazed. And if you're an entrepreneur running a business and you've got lots of customers and lots of payables, you might find it helpful to actually look at a week over week cash flow as opposed to a month over month, so that you can specifically see the money coming into your business, the money that's going to be going out of your business, and each week how much is left to do the other things that you want to do.